Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you to a brand new series. Today we're going to be kicking off Crash 3. I've decided to skip the opening this time, the opening episode sort of thing, just because we've seen it twice already if you've been watching this channel. So we'll be getting straight into it today, once the loading times are. That's the one complaint I have about this remake, and that's the loading times. Also, I've noticed that in Crash 3 the controls are a little bit not quite laggy, but sort of wonky. They don't just happen like they're meant to in a platformer. I don't know how to explain it. It's a cinematic coming up anyway to kick things off. Soon. How many times will we see that mask before? Oh.
Free at last.
Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come.
None have dared fail the great Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice!
Great Uka! It was that infernal Bandicoot!
From deep inside my temple prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet.
I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks.
And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka will make sure that you do it right.
After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
And there we have it. We can now get on with the game. I loved how they started the game at their house. It reminded me of Banjo-Kazooie at the start of that. And I love Banjo-Kazooie, my favourite platformer of all time. And even Aku, our mask guy, was rhyming as he spoke. That was very Banjo-Kazooie as well. Anyway, let's get Coco on our side. You don't have to. It's only if you want to have the choice in normal stages kind of thing. Anyway, here's our hub world, the Time Twister. We start off with only one area, and then once you've done that, it unlocks the next one, and so on and so on. So you don't really have any freedom in terms of worlds, but you do have freedom in terms of stages, which order you want to do these in. I'm going to be going in order every time, probably. Kicking off with Toad Village. This is a new type of stage for Crash, in which you are in like medieval times.
Crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look! I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
Yes, we will. Okay, for this series, it's going to be the same as the first two series I've done. Wait, I've played through the game and 100%ed it. I say 100%, I got the gold relics, I didn't get platinums. Because God knows I'm not sadistic. But for this series, we're going to be going through collecting every box. There's the controls, but they're same sort of controls as in Crash 2 until you unlock more. Every time you beat a boss, you get like new abilities kind of thing. But for now, it's good to try and get as many Wumpa Fruit as you can. A lot of people say that this is their favourite, and it does look good, and it's got a lot of variety to the stages. But me personally, I prefer the first two games to this one, in the sense that this one doesn't have that many sort of platforming stages like this one. Like this stage. It doesn't have too many of them. Let's try and get it. I think this is new to this game, innit? The spinning boxes where you have an option of what to collect out of some of them. They don't pop up too often. Just now and again. But I quite like those boxes. Makes you feel a bit tense, because if you don't get there in time, they turn into a metal box and then you can't collect them for the stage, so you're not getting the gem at the end of the stage kind of thing. Anyways, bonus stages are back. Like I said on the loading screen, if you die, then you won't lose a life. You'll just end up just outside the bonus stage, so you can just come back in and try again. If you want to get every box, you need to collect every box in here as well. Whoop. It's weird now. You get one ability later on in the game. Well, two abilities I'm really used to having. And we just haven't got it yet, so it's odd to play the game now without that. Oh yeah, we won't be going for relics. I am never doing that stuff again. Even though most of them are easy enough in this game to get a gold on, I really don't want to do some of them. So I got something prepared for that once we reach that point towards the end of the game. Here we go. How many more boxes have we got? 7 more. Die frog. It's a trophy for being killed by a frog, by the way. Warts and all, or something like that. Oh, crystal. Need to find one in every stage in order to actually complete the game. Thereby you need to complete the game. Right. There's also another trophy for being killed in a different type of stage. Novice type. We'll get around to that. I'll try and remember to mention it. Anyway, one stage down. Easy times. No pun intended. Okay, in terms of format for this series, I suppose I'll aim for 20 minutes. If a stage goes on a bit longer or something, you know, then it goes on a bit longer. Nothing to worry about. So we've got the crystal and gem. Again, the relics, the blue symbols I am going to be going for this time through. It's a pain in the arse. So, under pressure, our first swimming stage, straight off the bat. There's something about this game that I find a bit odd. It shows that this sort of 5 areas, is meant to be like medieval in the background, but they ain't. This is a water stage, has nothing to do with medieval, and you'll find that, I don't know, I find it quite odd. Right, this is a stage I find easy to miss a box on. And half the time I get it, half the time I don't. And I don't know which one I keep missing whenever I do it. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, square to spin. And X to kick your feet. X is a lot more sort of accurate with how you can control it. But yeah, I don't know. That's about it really for differences, I think. It's a bit slower, I suppose. No more boxes per there. I'm trying to be careful about that. I think these are a new type of stage, aren't they, to this series? It's been a while since I played one or two, you know, since we did it on the channel. But so I don't remember every little thing when it comes to comparing. Okay, just making sure. Seems good. The fans sort of push you in the opposite direction. Bit of a bugger, but nothing dangerous. These things, square or X to shoot, and then circle to speed ahead really fast. I will be doing that, but these red things, coral, yeah, you need this. You can't spin through it. There we go, that's circle. Ooh. Wow, look at the lives just racking up. It's so easy to get to the 99 life trophy in this one. I say that. I had trouble with 1 or 2 stages, and I didn't end up with it naturally. I had to sort of farm for it. but it is pretty simple if you played the game before to get the 99 lives naturally, I would think. Yeah. I've only played through the game once, when I saw my cousins, same as with the other two games. I think I saw, and maybe even played a little bit of this game, like 1 or 2 stages, but I've never actually owned it and played through it for myself kind of thing, until now. Right, how many have we got? Oh, we got all the boxes! I was a little bit nervous about this stage just because of that. It's quite an easy stage otherwise. There's a harder version of it later on that I have problems with sometimes, but yeah, that was fine. That was fine. If you are trying to farm the 99 lives, I would recommend playing through the first 5 stages, getting as many lives as you can, as many Wumpa Fruit, and then saving, loading the game back up, and all the life boxes will be back again. So it's pretty easy in that sense. Okay, next up. Oh, now the controls are wonky on these ones. There's either 2 or 3 of these. I love that little animation. We're going to be taking this slow because we're going for every box, and it is hard because of the wonky controls. When you press left and right, it doesn't quite match up with how you're pressing it. It's awkward, very awkward. So we'll see how this goes. It's the first stage where I might actually have to do a bit of editing. Okay, but yeah, you can press R2 or circle as well, I suppose, looking at that, and you run really fast, which makes the controls really shit, but as you just saw, it gets you through. Oh, don't want to go up there. It gets you through barrels, only those types of barrels as far as I know. These dragons, they get tougher as you go along. For now, they just jump over as you go along. I think is in this stage as well. They do like they like dive through the center. Oh god, gotta go up. There we go. This is going well, too well. Look at me going left and right so wonkily. It's because of how weirdly it controls. It's the crystal, very nice. Yep. When you go in for the time trial for the relic on this one, I had such a hard time. And for the other version of this stage as well. Ooh, yeah. Good job I jumped over that. I didn't want to go up. Oh, I missed one! Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Let me die. That's the end of the stage, but then I missed it. I'll see you back, Biddy. Okay. Yeah, we're back. I was wondering if that was the box or not then. It was right at the end. At least the checkpoint was right by there as well, though. Yes, our gem. We found the crystal. Simple times. Cute. Damn it. I was hoping she could butt slam it. Yeah. What's the next stage? I'm trying to think. I think we might be able to do this whole first world in one episode, you know. That's quite surprising. Thing is, as you go through the game, you need to collect coloured gems in order to reverse back to other stages and make sure you can find other platforms because of it. Yeah. Right, let's have a little look then. 4. Boneyard. I don't think we can get a second gem on this one yet. See what the loading screen says now.
Uka Uka and Cortex want tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny or Crash get crashed!
Ah, go get the red gem first. We'll have to remember that and come back to the Boneyard after. That's fine. I mean, with the power of editing, it's fine. This is where these sorts of stages come in. We've seen the boulder dash from Crash 1, various things like it. This is this game's version of it. Always in dinosaur form. I'm not a huge fan of sort of dinosaur themes in games, but you know, it's you. They're quite tough to jump over, to judge. You have to do it at the very last second. As far as I've noticed. I was close. See, I even landed on it and I didn't get it. There's very weird hitboxes. Right, here we go. I think that's it for now. Yeah, plenty more of them in the game. Yeah, 2 I think. I don't know if we can even get every box without the gem. We might be able to. I don't know, we'll see. Are the enemies starting in this one? There's some bloody funny enemies in these sorts of stages. Not these ones. They're little shits. That's where we need the red gem. Oh god. Ah, the nitro boxes are starting. So there's a switch at the end of the stage, which you hit and it destroys all nitro boxes. There's also another way of destroying them in this game, but we can't yet until we beat a certain boss. It's not the first boss, but I'm not sure if it's the second or third. Or even fourth. I think it might be fourth. Okay. A little bit harder than the first bonus stage, but shouldn't be anything to worry about. Ah, come on. There we go. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, let's go up. If you do accidentally destroy the arrow box, just die and come back in. Like I said before, nothing, no lives to lose, stuff like that. So, all good. I don't know how people get the platinum relics though. It's so hard. The gold is bad enough half the time. Platinum ones, impossible. I didn't get a single one by accident. In the other games I did. No. Fine, let's go back for these. I think the 5th stage is like a mini game stage. It's one of those. Oh, here we go again. How many do we need? Still a few more. Okay, I don't think you get any boxes from the red gem path then. Looking at how many we got left now. Maybe we ought to get the relics. Maybe it'll make life easier. You only need to get sapphire ones on every stage. I don't know. I did have other plans, but I don't know. Oh, I was right at the end. What a turd. Okay, we're back and done. That took a few goes then. I died a few times. Once on the lava pit, once getting trampled by that freak. I'm used to being able to run a little bit faster. That's the thing. Oh well, we got it. Like I was saying, this next one is like a minigame stage where you have to... Well, we'll get it. Hold on. You have to be Coco again, anyway. So we've got one more gem to get on there via the red gem. That's fine. Next up. Nope. Next up. Maybe we won't be able to do the boss today, I suppose. But making waves. A new type of stage. We are going jet skiing. No, motorboating? I don't know. Complete the course to earn the power crystal. It's quite tough to control again, but this time I think it was intentional because it sort of got the movement of the waves and everything. Right, what we got? 37. The gem ain't in this one either, so we'll have to keep an eye out still. The first time I played one of these stages, I found it so hard to control that I was missing all the boxes all the time and having to turn around like 5 million times. So it's a good job I did do a practice run, really. These are the hardest obstacles in these types of stages, I think. If you don't like these types of stages, yeah, I got bad news for you. There's a million of them. One of them is, for me, the hardest stage in the game, by far. Hot Coco, for those who know. We'll get around to that. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Fight these bombs a bit, slow down. There we go. I think it's just the gem and the crystal for this one, isn't it? Should be. Hey. There we go. 25 out of 37. That's good. Another checkpoint. I'm just glad you can die when collecting all the boxes. So I think in the old version of these games, you couldn't, could you? Or was it just in Crash 1? I don't know. I always press triangle to check how many boxes I got. It makes life so much easier. You know, than having to count them. What happened there? Why'd the box go so funny then? It just sort of magnetised towards me. Yeah, first time. That was easy. This is going well. You know what? We will do the boss. Why not? I thought that was going to take longer. I know we're on the easy stages, but blimey. Right, boss time. The one who's been talking to us, Tiny Tiger. I think we'll have to be Crash to go for the bosses though. Even though you can do a couple of other stages as Coco that you couldn't in the originals. I think now... I think the boss who's still after goes Crash? Yeah, you do. See his X'd out or whatever down the bottom.
Crash! Coco! Stole the pretty crystals! Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena!
This is an easy enough boss. Nothing to worry about. But a lot of bosses in Crash are quite easy, aren't they? Right, here we go. I didn't read the hint on the loading screen, but I think we'll be fine. Just go avoid him for a bit and then and you can hit him. You'll see the sign. There it is. This. Okay. Just dodge them left and right. You can actually spin them and... You can actually spin them and kill them. I don't know what happened there. Maybe you gotta do it from the side of it or what? I've done it before. Let's go again. I won't cut this time. There we go. I'm surprised I actually died on this boss. Watch it happen every bloody time now. Like 500 times. Yeah. I suppose that's the hardest thing about the boss, but... You know. Oh shit! Shit! Went in the complete wrong direction, just right into the lions. Right, let's try this again then. Oh god. Oh, that was fine. Just jump a bit and it'll go around faster anyway, so... Fine. There's people in the background, up on the... All the, like, viewers. We got it! Right. More powerful belly flop, press X, and then circle on top of the jump. Okay. Bye! They're not happy with him, are they? So now we can break through sort of iron boxes and stuff. We'll see that in the next episode. But for now, if there's a cinematic to end it, or, you know, a bit of talking.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
There we go. We have done World 1. We'll be coming back here for, what's it called? Boneyard and... I suppose getting the relics as well. I'm not too sure. I guess we will. But this has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit when we head into world number 2. The sort of Agrabah style stuff. New level types. I'll see you again in a bit for that. Thanks for watching, folks. See you in a bit.